Hello and welcome back to the Lanceventures, episode 2. It's good, isn't it? Lanceventure, Adventure. Never mind. I tried my best. I think it suits well enough. Right, we are back to play a little more of this this new series, I suppose. It's been an adventure so far. I've been welcomed back pretty wholeheartedly, and I do appreciate the community for doing such a thing. Before we get stuck in, I suppose today, I do have to mention. We had a little input from the server I've erroneously apparently called the modding Discord server for Roguelands. Basically, what I thought was an M on the logo for the Discord is actually an N. So yeah, it's a new Roguelands Discord server that was there to replace the existing Roguelands Discord that was kind of abandoned. So by all means, obviously join and come and talk about mods. That's where a lot of the modders are, but. All things considered, you can come and just play the game normally. It shouldn't be an issue. So, oh, good, Lenny. Good timing. Right, what we got? What is first and foremost for me? I'm going to keep some mana as best I can, I think. I want to find out if I can do strength hit and magic hit at the same time. But I don't know what this is. If it's a meteor shower, I might as well run. Space pirates, okay. Hello, sir. Oh, these might actually be a bit precarious. That is not the button that should be on. Okay. This is actually kind of precarious with the weapon I've got. Just proving my point from before. That perhaps lances aren't very good. Okay, there's one down. I heard you shot. There we go. Right. Okay. Better get two of them? Maybe. I should probably heal. You gone, almost? Okay, this seems a little bit random, actually, which is bizarre. Ooh, a musket. Right. There we go. Right. That's a bit fresher. I really need to try and get myself something a little bit more mana replenishing than what I've got so far. But yes, hello. How's everyone? Hope everyone is doing very well today. Yeah, it's been fun to get back into Roguelands, you know. It's the community is, like I said, it's been very, very welcoming, and I do appreciate everybody welcoming me back with open arms. Jerry said hello. How you doing, Jerry? Hope everything's well. Yeah, the game's been quiet on all fronts for a little while now, so that's a shame. But you know, a few people were questioning, you know, the existence of the community for the game and lamenting that perhaps, you know, it's past its sell-by date as such, which I'm not disagreeing with. But you know, the reason I'm trying to bring things back for you, the reason I am here in the first place is because the community is growing again. Community is showing people being interested in the game. Oh my goodness. There we go. People are being interested in the game. People are playing the game. So it's not just me out here. You guys are welcome, of course, to carry on playing. Got some news from Sean on Twitter today that he's expecting a second child. So congratulations to him. I hope everything goes well. Oh, hello, little June bug. Yep, he said there's some more game dev stuff coming in the next year, which would be really cool. So whatever that is, I'm excited to find out. As I mentioned last time, potentially, I don't know what hasn't been said, to be honest with you. I will be playing Littlewood again very soon, because it is coming to Switch, and I do want to play it on Switch. But yeah, he said to be anticipating for the next year. He's excited about things that are coming, which is very cool. Hey, Hellback 3, not bad. But yeah, hope everyone is well. Obviously, we're moving into the new year now, moving into 2021, and I think a lot of us will be happy to see 2020 end. Obviously, we're not out of the woods, pandemic-wise, unfortunately, but things are coming to a head, and that's good. It means we'll be able to move on, hopefully in the very near future. But alas, for now, we still have some games to play. We still have lots to do, so sit down, relax, have yourself a drink, and look at some sweet pixel art graphics while I play through the same levels over and over again, because I need to practice. Right. I had an idea to go back and watch some of my own videos for this. Go back and basically view the Zero to Hero series as a historical record of sorts, to give me a bit more of a leg up to get started, but a lot of the information I actually remember, which is more than I thought I would. It's things like numbers that I'm not 100% sure on, as somebody who's returning to the game, despite the fact I've put in hundreds upon hundreds of hours. You know, it's things like how many of like the plague pods do you have to hit before the plague beast can be hittable in Plagueland. I don't know if that's what they're called. Again, it's been a while. But it's stuff like that, like little odds and sods that you're never going to remember unless you actively play the game. So It'll come back to me. It's not a problem. Although I should say, I've still got the Zero to Hero. Still got the Zero to Hero character. I've still got the save file there. And as it stands, I actually still have some episodes recorded, and I think I'm going to sprinkle them out just into the channel. Obviously, it means there'll be a bit of latency, I guess. A bit of like a disparate quality level, a bit of a disparate sound from me, a bit of a disparate existence in terms of audio quality and stuff. But as I mentioned last time, that was dreadful. I am currently in the midst of having issues with editing software. And I said if I got that sorted, then obviously I can try and get more things going on the channel, which of course is the plan. But I've previously, in the past at least, used Sony Vegas to edit all my stuff. And for whatever reason, Sony Vegas, every time I use it, just blue screens my PC. And weirdly enough, somebody else online happened to have the same old graphics card that I have, and the same processor, which is a 4790K, so it's an i7 for my processor, and a GTX 970 for graphics card. So they're not, don't get me wrong, they run things, but I don't play too many things that are that intensive on PC anyway, not anymore. So they are outdated, and someone happened to have the same combination of parts, and they had the same issue, so I don't know necessarily if there's anything I can do about it. So, be that as it may, I'll have to deal with what I can. So the last episode was actually edited using Windows Movie Maker. That's cool, I guess. Right, I'd like to get some more gear. I don't really need vitality. This could actually be quite good, because I'm still stacking a little bit of strength, maybe. The strength on it. Extra mobility won't hurt with the... won't hurt at all, I suppose, while I've got myself stuck with a lance. That's the word I'm looking for. That's the wrong one. Yeah, I wonder if this actually does anything with this dash. Don't know if it does. Oh well, doesn't matter. Right. Yeah, I need to start grinding out for some more gear, which means I might do a little bit of a run or a little bit of crafting. I'm not sure. It's whatever. It's neither here nor there at the moment. Let's go back to the ship. And let's see what gear we can get, because I haven't really made a wish list or anything. I've not gone quite so gung-ho this go around, but I can have a look in the... That's the Emblem Forge. Which one's the Gear Forge? This one looks like an anvil. Makes sense. Let's have a little look. So, armor and such. I think these are magic ones. This is the Dead Space one, right? Tell you what, I can find out. Okay, so looking... I'm going to get in the habit of getting this wiki open, I tell you. Just to say, the rework on the fandom wiki has been actually really nice. The new layout makes a nice change. It's a lot more friendly on PC, at the very least. I haven't looked at it on my phone just yet. But it wasn't very good before, so I'm sure it's likely to be better, if not the same now, which is fine. I think we're going to do the Yoshimitsu armor. I have done this before on the channel, I'm pretty sure. But that's this one here. Basically, it lets me get into different kinds of strength and magic stuff. And just scroll down again to find out which one I actually wanted. It was the Aku stuff, which is 4 and 4, which is quite nice, and it still gives me 2 vitality, which is also pretty good. So that's Omega on that. So we can probably make that. I will actually get my... Is my blacksmith still alive? No big deal. Forget that. Forget I said anything. So yeah, extra magic's going to be helpful. I do need armor and stuff anyway. I'm leveling this up slowly, but I do need to put some more mods in it and such. So let's have a look. My emblems are here. I need to get myself some galactosite, just half that. I need to get myself some ghast emblems. How many more do we need? There you go. Get there in the end. And I need to get myself some seed emblems. Oh, that's pretty close. There we go. Right. And that should be to get me the Yoshimitsu stuff, which is pretty good. So, let's make a few of these. Let's start with the helmet. I'll keep that. See how we do. Obviously, I could go and farm for other gear. Epic's also very good. We won't go through all of them. I'm just going to see if I can get legendary. Epic isn't too bad. Another rare. I wish these sold for something, you know. Like, I wish there was a reason not to do what I'm doing, but that is not the case at the moment, unfortunately. Come on. Don't care about blues. You give me a few. I'll do to 35, and then I'll move on. Okay, Okay, nothing. Right, and let's have a look at the Yoshimitsu armor, which I believe is this one. Okay, we're looking for a purple or a gold if possible. And I've used just over half my stuff. Purple, that'll do. Let's try a couple more. No big deal. Oh, I've just got one. I've thrown it in there. Of course. Come on, guys. Huh? Got it. Right. Equip that one. Equip that one. And then we will destroy these a bit further away this time. That was pointless. I'm going to use the rest of the 19, see if we can get a better helmet anyway. Because obviously the extra armor is always going to be helpful. I'm saying extra armor like it gives me stats. The extra stats given by the armor is going to be helpful. Because you can already see this is like massive improvements here, which means I'll be doing a lot more damage. Gives me more mana, which is obviously going to be very useful for this. Mage's hat coming in clutch. Get rid of all these bad boys. Get away from me. I don't want you to come back again. If anybody thought I was going to do that, I mean, we all knew you were right, but if anyone thought I was going to do that, let me know. Because I fancied my chances of doing it as well. Alright, Yoshimitsu. I don't need armor, stop doing that, I need a helmet. There we go. Couple more, like I said, I'll go until the end of the stack that I've got with me. If I get it, great, and if I don't, that's fine. I'm only missing out on like 3 stats or something, it's nothing crazy. No, 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 and no. That's fine. So, yeah, I'm going to go and see how much this actually sells for, because I do not recall how much it's meant to sell for. Hello, Mr. Scrapman. Yeah, 20 credits. Pretty useless. But here you go, that's better. It's better than nothing anyway. Do I have any extra rings that haven't been used yet? Let's see. I don't even remember what the mage rings were. There's Azarius and Percival. That is a maxed out Percival as well. Spoilers. Nothing gives me both of what I need, really, do they? So I guess it's just these that I actually want. I don't care about Faith, though. We'll just grind for rings. It's not going to hurt too much. A shield would probably be a good call, though. I did not grab any of those, which is a very foolish thing to do. And I bet you're all screaming at me, but it's been a while. Let me off. Hey, leave me alone. Shield. There we go. Right. Which of the shields give me what I want? These are the questions. Yeah, there's not much point grinding too hard into getting the armor being perfect, just because it's probably not going to be the one I'll keep. There is obviously always obviously the upgrades you can get from other bosses and such. That's not too bad. I cannot see the stats. There they are. So the Force Guard is the one I actually want, which is the yellow one. There we go. Let's go and grab stuff for that then. At least for now, because it gives me magic. And then Force Guard I can turn into Spike Lightning, which isn't really that good. Maybe I should just go for like the Sunlight or something instead then. Oh wait, no, they've just mixed up the images. That's what it is. Yeah, so I do need the Force Guard. The image is just wrong on the wiki. See, it's not perfect, unfortunately. It's not quite there. Yeah, I'll grab the Sunlight, I suppose. So I'm going to go Force Guard instead. So I need some of these bad boys. Just grab like 50. Yeah, that seems fine. And I need 50 of the seeds again. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to get used to what all of the things do again, because like I said, I've been playing a lot of Terraria, and on Terraria some of the buttons are different to do this stuff. And then Ghast Emblem, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I can count, that'd be great. Right, stack that there, and let's actually rearrange those so it's back where it should be. And we are back into this shield. This one, check, it's called the Force Guard. It is. Goodbye. Again, a purple would be nice. Gold would be better. I will keep a rare just in case I don't actually get one. There's a rare. There's a purple, we'll keep that. Another purple. Another rare, let's get rid of the rares then. And droids are another thing I need to do, and I haven't thought about it whatsoever. I only just realised now I'm staring at them in the face. Do these actually give magic? Let's have a look. Nope, get rid of them then. I thought I'd have a quick check. If I can make them, I might as well give it a go, right? And we don't seem to be too lucky on this. That's okay though. I've had immense luck this year, you know, on Pokemon for shinies. I've got like 20 shinies. I think, which has been pretty fun. Some of them I wasn't even going for, and I knew that would happen. Although I did have an unfortunate encounter. Well, fortunate in one sense because I got a shiny Pokemon out of the ordeal. An unfortunate encounter where I'd basically purchased a new controller that had a turbo function to let me access the, what's the word? Basically use the fossil restoration woman, Carless or whatever her name is, in order to get a shiny fossil Pokemon. That was the plan. And it went swimmingly, but I got it, I set it all up on a TV, I got this turbo controller all plugged in, and then while I was playing through the game, I let it run once to have like a practice, expecting to do it for like a week. Set it up on my TV behind me, came to play some games on my PC, went back after the first run and got the shiny on the 8th attempt. So, I'll say 8th attempt, 8th restoration. It was very lucky considering you can't modify the odds on that, but made me quite sad because I was fully prepped to sit there for weeks and weeks and weeks and leave it to go and not worry about my next shiny hunt. But alas, I got it very soon. And yeah, as much as I was happy, I was also very sad. Just because, yeah, my plans were completely out the window at that point, which was a real shame. Right. I think we're ready for the next level. So, can I go on here? Yes, please. Where are we going? Deep jungle? Have I got monster trainer on? I actually don't remember. Yes, I do. Let's go deep jungle. There we go. We're going to keep it basic for a while, run through the levels. I remember the vines from the challenge level stuff. Remember you guys have to hit you twice, or unless I just destroy you, apparently. Hello? Game? Never mind, droids. Whoopsie doopsie. Oh, the vines are here as well. But they don't summon a boss. A boss? A mob. That's what it is. Boom. Cool, I just took damage for no reason. Hey, it's all rust. It's gonna come off. It's gonna come off. It's fine. So yeah, the goal with this character then is just magic. Having the extra mana is going to be super helpful for this. Because it feels kind of like a bit of a shame, actually, to be using mana on just like regular mobs when I could be using something like Ice Wall. That would kind of clear just as fast, and as a result it wouldn't be too bad at all because I wouldn't be wasting as much mana, I don't think, because obviously a single line projectile like this versus a you know, I should say a horizontal line projectile instead of a vertical projectile like Ice Wall offers is a bit of a lost cause. So maybe like a gauntlet would be good to clear some extra levels, but if you know me, you know I'm going to want to use the combat chip that I absolutely adore. By the name of Darkfire. Love that combat chip, so much fun. So yeah, obviously we're gonna have a look at that, but I want to try and stray away from stuff I'm used to. You know, I want to keep it spicy, keep it interesting. Try some new stuff, learn the game again. You get it. You know the idea. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Right. Why are you sometimes killing them and sometimes not? That is my question. I would like to know the answer to this question, please. Yeah, I suppose a small amount of strength investment here would actually be pretty good, because I do like to deal a little bit more damage when I hit them if I do need to use the strength from the lance instead of magic from the lance. I only say that in the event that I actually run out of mana, because that wouldn't be great at all, would it? Alright. Oh yeah, of course, right. I'm picking up a massive heat source, okay. Is she called the Hive Mind in this? I think she is. Let's get these while I'm here. Oh, I had a small amount of feedback last time as well that people were shocked. People that hadn't seen the channel before or whatever. Hive Mind, yeah. People were shocked at how much I've got unlocked on this account, which I do appreciate. You know, it goes to show that we put the time in, and I've put effort into something that has succeeded for my expectations, and I'm happy with that. Like, that was very easy. So yeah, I really appreciate that people have pointed that out, but did point out that I was missing one augment, which is a bit of a shame. And yeah, it's not a good augment by any stretch. It's the iPod hat, so I have to get like 1,000 bug spots. So if I don't get it with the next few characters I play through, I am likely just going to do a bug, like a bug harvest only, just playthrough really, and just see how many you get, take some data on. Ooh, a Tech 10 chip. That's pretty rare. On these levels, I mean, anyway. And a Strength 10 chip. That's very unusual. Let's go job of running this again. I should check the quest board when I'm passing. Plague Beast, 10 tasty herbs. You can have those. Boom. Ancient Golem, 10 star fruits. Can't really do any of those. Uragorite we can do, and we can start that. And then Glowfly's not going to get anytime soon, but we'll go through this level again, and then if it gives us a Desolate Canyon, we will take it. But yeah, I'll do a bug spot harvest only stream or something, and we'll try and make sure that we can get access to that final augment. So the account is almost done. I think there might still be a couple of variants I'm missing, but it's fine. I think just if I can struggle to actually summon the hive mind. There we go. Okay, I'll go dash over here instead. That makes more sense. Okay, she does not want to show up this time, apparently. There you go. Come on then. Come along, Treacle. There she is. Yeah, pretty easy to take that out with this build, which is pretty nice. I guess I am strong compared to where a character would normally be at this point in the game, I suppose. Yeah, this level doesn't have much to offer. I know that the challenge mode stuff is more difficult, but we'll see. I could... It's tough with this, because I don't really want to be using combat chips, but I could use like Mega Slash and Photon Blade, use that circling technique, as opposed to Darkfire. Because I'm going to be using... is it Awakened Mind? I think that's what it's called. I think that came back to me yesterday. Yeah, I want to be using Awakened Mind to try and make sure that I get my mana back as fast as possible, because I've got a lot of drain, even though I'm going to have 125 base mana very shortly. There is no null damage for mana regen, unfortunately. Or like halving cost outside of using the what's the word? Oh, flippy dip! I'm having a moment with it. Other than using the Forsaken Mask, but that only works on combat chips, so that's no good. Shush yourself, Cromwell. Thanks for the health packs. Delicious, right? This is a nice little line of stuff, isn't it? Hello there. Yeah, I need to make some more droids. That's the next port of call, unless I do get a Desolate Canyon, in which case I'll beat an Uragorak. Bop and bop. Oh right, see, I've just crit, and that may actually be the first time I've crit with this build. I don't know that you can crit with the magical beam. I actually don't know. I'm talking about like bits and pieces, like people have some input. I don't know how many people have actually beaten Roguelands with a lance. I'm going to be honest. They are not the most appealing of all the weapon types. But they appeal to me because of the extra mobility that they offer. I do really want to start using it, and maybe I've picked the wrong one to do that with. Maybe I should be using like the Dragoon Lance or something that gives me more mobility. But I haven't necessarily restricted myself to just that, especially as time goes on with me building the character and such. Developing different builds is an option, and potentially trying to get multiple endgame builds that use lances with this character would be pretty good. I know this one's built around using magic, so maybe that's not the best play, but it doesn't hurt to have an extra mage character because they are broken, utterly broken. As much as some people would disagree that, you know, magic is the power stat, I still think it's true. So yeah, that's what we're going to try and do in future, I guess. Alright, is there anything else I want to put this in? I guess I can put it in the armour. That was a helmet, but sure. I meant the armour. Again, combat chips are awkward, because I don't know how much mana I want to be wasting. As much as I've actually got some already. Okay, I've got more testy herb. I know I do, but I don't know how much. 22, put that in the quest here. You know, 8, so do this. Need 8 tasty herbs and 1 Uragorak. Okay, boom, let's quickly grab... Oh, hello there. How you doing? Boop. I think I need to upgrade the mana packs instantly, because as it stands, there's not much I can do, is there, really? It's a bit annoying. When these regain 15 mana, and I'm using 7 every time I use my lance, that's a lot. I wonder, this is me just musing, I'm fairly certain one of the augments makes it, or maybe it's a race, makes it so you always have 0 mana. But I know some weapons, oh my goodness, that was not intended, that was not helpful at all. I wonder if there's any weird exploits you can do, or like weird builds you can still use. Does that have an active hitbox after? It does! Very interesting, I didn't know that. So it looks like when you use the lance you actually have an active hitbox, even after the lightning beam, the storm, I guess, is produced. That's really interesting. But yeah, I wonder if there's something you can do with characters that can't use mana, that can use weapons that don't need mana, like they consume mana on use but can be used at 0 mana, right? Things that effectively have no cost with a character that shouldn't really be using that sort of thing. I wonder. I don't know if that actually still functions. Who's to say? Can I one-shot Rogorak yet? Wrap around yourself a little bit, please. Yep. Cool. That's very nice. See, that's really good for this weapon. Just lots of experience showing up, to be fair. Have I got enough? Yeah, of course. That's really cool. I dig that. There's bits and pieces. It's a bit of a trade-off. But yeah, let me know. If you finished Roguelands with a lance, if you've been on a Lanceventure of your own, tell me. What did you do? What was your lance of choice? Why have you done it? Because again, I know I've done it with the Dragoon Lance. Not Dragoon Lance? Dragoon Lance? Yes. I've done it with the Dragoon Lance myself because, again, it hits so hard, it's kind of worth doing. But other than the extra mobility that it offers, you're still putting yourself in harm's way. I still wouldn't recommend it for bosses. And I will say, you know, when I'm saying I want to do a playthrough... Oh, can I actually land on here, please? When I'm saying I want to do a playthrough of Roguelands, I mean I want to try to go ultra bosses. Like, if a character dies, a character dies. I'm not going to cry about it. Fair enough, losing like legendary rings and stuff would be a shame, but as I've mentioned passingly, I suppose, I actually intend to be playing modded once I have played through the game a little bit some more, so the actual save file as it is isn't super important as long as my existing characters stay where they are. And again, I have stuff saved, so it's not like if I do lose them I'm going to cry, because I can kind of just get them back. I'm not beyond, like... oh, hello, Tyrannog. I'm not beyond cheesing the saves back now. And I was informed that there's basically a mod launcher called Gadget Core, and that's kind of the thing that you need to do everything with all the mods for Roguelands. So if you ever want to actually use something, you've got to go through Gadget Core to begin with. And that means you have to use it for the bug fix mod, it means you have to use it for the Challenge Plus stuff, which is some of the things I am most interested in, like fixing the Ultra Boss, like bugs in terms of like what drops when you actually kill an Ultra Boss, if it's like 2 helmets instead of a helmet and armor piece. So, you know, there is something to be had there. That's something I will play with in the future, because it obviously fixes the game more than 1.5.1 currently has working for it, so that's really good. I do want to get involved with that. But on my way to getting there, you know, I should think I want to practice a lot more. I want to get into the game a little bit. Actually get at my armor this time. Beautiful. Right, pick that up. So, anyway, in a roundabout way, the Gadget Core also offers the ability to load up your save files. There is another mod called Soft Core where your characters don't die. It makes them function more like other... There's lots of world fragments for that. More tasty herbs. Anything else? What? That was a... And some wasp. Let's get back in. Gadget Core lets you basically re-upload your player press files. Apparently it's to try and combat the bug where your game just can't be played. And you need to, like, destroy your ship or something to start again. So to combat that bug, it has a baiting function that lets you completely... Do I need anything? 5 wasps it was? Yeah. It's a baked-in function that lets you re-upload your, or reload I should say, your existing player pref text file, which is all your character's information, what's in your chest, that sort of stuff. So it keeps it safe, and that means I could potentially use it for backing up characters if I wasn't doing it my own way already. So if you guys aren't doing it at home and you don't want to bother with going in the files and figuring it out, maybe use Gadget Core. Again, the links for that are all in the Discord, so feel free to go to it. I will specify not my Discord, but the Roguelands community Discord. Right, new Roguelands. That's the one, not modded Roguelands, new Roguelands. Right, I don't know why I'm trying to fight Rogorak and do picking stuff up, but there you go. Hello, sir. See, this is regular lance damage. Woo, real lance killer the bosses. Woo, I'm strong. Ring a bolt, what you got? Aww. Couldn't give me an axe. Couldn't do it. To be fair, I've got characters that are so much stronger than Ring a Bolt. I could probably just mug him. I could probably just bring like Galactus and just kill him. And just take his axe. I know in one of the storylines he does die, spoilers, but, you know, you can't rob his weapon there, can you? Which is a shame. But one of my characters definitely could rob a Rogorak. Hello, Tyrannog. How you doing, Treacle? Right. This is a precarious one. Whoop. Where are you, bud? Oh, he's actually dropped, I think. Oh my. That was an odd one. I don't really want to fall onto him. There he is. Ow, didn't mean to fall into that. I tell you that much for free. Okay. Hey, Wasp, we need to kill 5 of you. I am in a bit of a predicament because I've bitten off a bit more than I can chew here. There we go. Yeah, my my Stormbringer did nothing for me there. I just fired off a blast of my energy into nowhere. Very good. Okay, another Wasp. See if I can beat him up. There we go. 3rd time's a charm. But yeah, for people who are interested, plans for the channel right now, because I know I've been away a while, I can't guarantee uploads of any frequency. I spend a lot of time split between my house and my girlfriend's house, because she doesn't live locally. So outside of being in a lockdown where I can't actually visit her, then I do spend a lot of time with her because she lives not super far away, but not so close that I can just like pop round every day. So if I am here, I may record a video or 2 and then get them edited and uploaded as fast as I can. But whenever it gets to that, I have plans to play through Pokemon Radical Red, which is a Fire Red ROM hack that has... It's really caught my attention because it has a lot of like 8th gen mechanics, like Megas are in and are taking over Gigantamax forms, raid dens are available, the mechanics have changed, so moves are split as like physical and special rather than just being based on their type, which wasn't the case in Gen 3 normally. And that ROM hack I've heard is quite difficult, so I'm waiting for a potential update on that so that maybe the Crown Tundra Pokemon are included, because I really want to use Galarian Slowking. I've heard that it's difficult to Nuzlocke, so I might do one of those in the future, but again, I'd like to play through the game first. I'd say casual playthrough and then potentially go through where I have a bit more information at my disposal. I know what each character's generally using and know what to expect from the game, because at the minute I just don't know that stuff. But that's one of them I'd like to do. Obviously Roguelands, I'm doing this, want to do modded. And then going forward, we'll see what happens. I'd like to do shiny hunting streams for Pokemon. I know that was requested a long time ago, and it's something that I'm still doing. Haven't done it for a little while now, but I will get back into it very soon, because I always do. That's just the way I am. Let's get those there, and let's just deposit some stuff. Let's get back in the habit of putting things back where they should be. Yep. See, this is the stuff that people come for. This is the people that the stuff that people show up for. It's putting stuff in chests. That's the good stuff. If you say it's not, you are telling the truth. Extra cards, sure. I know I sell these for money, so that's cool. Oh, sorry, hit the mic. Do apologise. I could give myself Darkfire now, but is there any point? Probably not. And there we go. Okay, so we've got to make some more droids. It doesn't matter if they're not perfect, I guess. Let's have a little look, shall we? Yeah, this is the Voyager stuff that I use with the Dragoon Lance. What a build that was. Let's see, so I do need some other mana pots. I haven't got many mana pack 3s, and I don't really want to be burning through elixirs, so... I'm going to make droids in a second, I'm not going to forget. Shiny Scale, Glowfly, and... Aether Bulb, is that what that's called? He's trying to remember. He's trying to commit. Oh, he did it. He did it. What a lad. Right. So let's grab... Oh, sod it all. 100. Let's go. I'm going to use them. Oh, I haven't got enough glowflies. Sod it all. None. Oopsie dopsy. Right. I guess I'll make more tier 2s. I'll do this. Beast Heart, Thunderworm, Starfruit. He just don't miss, folks. He just don't miss. I'll get 50, I guess. I'll halve that. Alright. That did not go how I expected. There you go. That'll do. 50 of those. I've got many Starfruit. Wowee. Okay. And... there we go. Right. Let's go and make myself some of these. I suppose I could have made these double ones, couldn't I? Let's have a quick check. I don't know the name of the tier 6 stuff, I'm going to be honest. Where am I even storing it? Here it is, right. I could use more of that, to be honest. What is it? What was it again? Monster part. the feathery looking one and the butterflies. Yeah, okay. If I do, I guess I could do 80. Like I don't really know. Plasma moth. That's a good name. That's a hella good name. Right. And then the other one was chaos leaf. There you go. There we go. Right, let's do that then. Why not? If you've got it, flaunt it. That's what I say. And yeah, just keep it going then. This doesn't seem too bad, does it? I've got way more than I thought I would. I forgot how many this makes. It's been a long time. Just spam click a little bit more. Yeah, I think that'll do for a while. Okay, let's put these away then. Click, click, click. So let's have a little look-see, shall we? Droids, droids, droids. Droids, droids, droids. You're blue. Do you do magic? Let's grab a bunch of these and we'll just see what sticks, won't we? That'll do. That makes sense to me. Sure. I'll just bring a lot of tier 2 stuff. And that's fine. And some tier 3 stuff. Why not? And we'll see what sticks. That seems good to me. Shield droid. This one. What do you give me? Magic faith. Okay. What about you? Vitality dex. No. Your strength. Tech mag. Ugh. I can't make these anyway because they're tier 1. And I've already tried you. I didn't like it. So yeah, I guess I'm making the obsidians. That one. That one. And that one was already made. I guess I'll sell the rest. Doesn't really make a difference to me. There we go. And I guess I'll sell that musket as well. Because outside of getting a legendary one, I'm not that bothered. So, sell them all for next to no money whatsoever. Yeah, I think that's probably something that could be balanced. Because credits aren't hard to obtain. Don't get me wrong. But I don't think there's much point in them to a degree. Because when you start getting wealth trophies like this and you start getting champion badges and such, the progression doesn't really require much in the way of... I don't know why I've come here, I'm going to be honest. I'm just going to rush the level. We're going to use what the Lance has given us. I think I did that. Oh, there's a Tyrannog on my head. Ooh, that's the kind of kill you don't see very often. Goodness gracious. Oh, did I kill enough wasps? I didn't check, did I? Well, I've just killed another one. That's probably... See, it's all meant to be. I didn't know if I killed enough wasps, and now I probably have. I'll kill Aragorak, and then we'll get out of here, because I had to kill 5 wasps, and I killed 4 in this level alone, so I've probably done it. There you go. Definitely done the quest. I will quickly kill Uru, and... Boop. Okay, 30 now? If I can press the right key, yeah, 30. That's a bit better. What about you? What you got? Oh, that's okay. That's okay, bud. I can now clear stuff so fast. Having extra droids. What a fantastic addition. All right, another couple of iPods, please. Let's get this show on the road. And you. Where are you, Mr. Gorak? May I call you Mr. Gorak? Goodbye, Mr. Gorak. I was kind of hoping for a legendary helm or something. Right then, Hollow Cavern is actually where I wanted to go. So that's pretty good. Don't care about rings, put in shield. There we go. Perfect. Hello. Anything up here of any consequence? Nope. Okay, give myself this. Hive Mind Challenge Level 1. 10 Flamethists, 10 Glowflies. Okay. We're going in. Alright. Yeah, I know, the cavern's home to rock scarabs. People don't like Lenny, man. And I don't like that. I think Lenny's a beast. He's always got your back. He's your Spock. You know what I mean? Like, you're the adventurer that's out there. Maybe I probably shouldn't make Star Trek references. I'm not actually a Trekkie in any capacity, but you know, he's your guy. He's your best friend. Is it Scotty? Beam me up, Scotty. Right? Is you Scotty? I don't know. But you also fight him in one of the storylines. Maybe he is a Spock. I don't know, because there's like an evil Spock or something, right? People, I'm gonna annoy some people. I really am. I know enough about Star Trek, which is saying not a lot. Ooh, that's juicy. I kind of like that. I know enough about Star Trek, which isn't much at all. But I know enough about Star Trek where I enjoy Galaxy Quest. And that's about it. So that's cool. It's not just because Sigourney Weaver's in it and she's, you know, not particularly clothed. But, you know, that's a good film. I think it's funny. And, you know, Tim Allen, I think he does a good job in it. Alan Rickman does a fantastic job in it. But I like Galaxy Quest. I watched enough Star Trek to know that I could enjoy that. What up, Gru? Now you got a rock scarab coming after me? I forgot that Gru's got like ridiculous amounts of health. Hello. Okay. Oh, and this little guy. Okay, I killed someone. Okay, let's heal, shall we? Okay, where you at, sir? Spawning little scarab friends? Okay. I wonder if anyone's done a no potions run. You know what I mean? I imagine like a faith build could do it. Not that I like faith builds very much. Okay, now I'm gonna have to just heal up again. Uh-oh. Also, why does Percival's wand have the same attack as Gru? Is this Gru? I think it's Gru. Why? Is Percival Gru? Is that the tinfoil hat theory that I've never encountered? Hey, give me that. Juicy amount of XP there. Thank you very much, game. Casually handle the boss. Mini boss gave me more grief. No problem. Good balance. Yeah, this level is nothing. I like the respawns. They're cool. I'm sorry I didn't get. Is it not like beats from this level? Oh, I can get another rock scarab potentially. So I forgot about that. That's very nice. I probably should have been using my photon blades. Oh, that was a juicy little dodge. I like that one. Oh, hello, rock scarab. How are we doing? Where you at? Come here. Come on. Oh, sit. Two-shot it. Interesting. Good one, game. Good one. I'm not going to dodge through that one, but it does not matter. Or that one, because I wasn't looking. Right, yeah, I hope some people out there are inspired to jump back on and play some Roguelands, you know? The game is still fun. The game is still relaxing to me, other than in particularly high-pressure situations, which, you know, they happen. It's fine. It's a perfectly natural thing. I don't care about vitality that much. I might do a run to Old Earth and see what kicks back, to be honest with you. Because I think potentially getting some intelligence chips might be useful, but I also don't know, again, I don't know how far I'm going to be able to go with this character, with this build, with this setup. So, is it worth investing lots of money into? Is it worth investing, you know, champion badges into? Again, it doesn't matter. I can just do ultra boss runs to get more levels. Galactus is my boy. It's been going for a while, and I don't know what level he is. I'll check before we leave, because I know I've shown it this video already, but I don't remember. So, well, hello, Percival. Excuse me. Why do you have the same attack as Gru? Legendary wand? Ion ticket. Thanks, pal. I'll use that. Cheers, bud. Oh. Meow. What a beast. Get up in there. Meow. You know what I mean? It's good stuff, that. Oh, it's got a little persistent hitbox, the same as Shock does. That's cool. Yeah, I know. Rock scarab. Blah, 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 blah. Where is it? Hello. Oh, I didn't hit him twice there because I missed him. Right then. I'm quite excited to fight Mykonoga. Not as I am right now, I will stress. But I think Myko is a very good first ultra boss, right? Because he gets faster as you fight him, and obviously deals a lot of damage on contact, so he's pretty cool. Ooh, we were risking ancient ruins. We'll go in and just get some of that music, get some of that nostalgia. Get it in the weapon. I did nothing. Did I miss it? Oh, I don't know. I just don't know anymore. Alright. Let's have a butcher's. Flamethyst, Hardmine, Glowfly. Nothing here. Nah, but we'll go back. We'll get out of there. What are these guys called again? Glibglob. Ah, of course. Why couldn't I remember the word Glibglob? Okay. Do we try and go to Old Earth? Just have a little look around, see if there's anything I want. you know what? I'm going to say no. I'm going to commit to the character as he is right now. And we'll keep on going because I need to grind out for some rings anyway, so there's no point rushing. I'll just get this all put where it should be. Might as well use this, I think. Oh, there you go. And put my Glib Glob card in. Let's have a little look while we wind down at what level Galactus is. Galactus is 121 and Briar was 140. Wow. Look at me there. Hello. It's me. I'm Garion. I'm back. Lanceventure. Nothing ever happened. Haha, Lance. Woohoo. So, thank you for joining me, guys. I do appreciate it. I know the format's kind of all over the place, but I do appreciate you being here, hanging around, getting involved. It's been great to return. It's been great to see people coming out of the woodwork, and I hope to see the community grow. I really do encourage everybody to go on and play some Roguelands for yourself. Maybe, you know, let me know. Like I said, if you've played the game with a Lance before, maybe try it for yourself. Tell me if there's any upcoming challenges that I need to be aware of. But other than like the big hard bosses, there's not much I'm really sure will need much more attention than that. Right, be that as it may, it's time for me to go. Thank you so much for hanging around today, and I hope to see you all soon. Bye for now.